What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. How do I carb load for endurance sports, or in my case, in Ironman? Let's talk about it. So in general, I usually recommend people to carb load anywhere between 7 to 12 grams per kilogram of their lean body weight. So for me, right now I'm sitting at 80 kilos. My lean body weight is 72 kilograms. And so I'm gonna aim between 8 to 10 grams per kilogram. So that'll put me somewhere around 600 to 750 grams of carbs. And I'm gonna do that every day for 3 days leading up to the race. Now this is a big range, 7 grams per kilogram on the low end, 12 grams per kilogram on the high end. You have to experiment and see what works best for you. But by doing this, you're gonna ensure that all your glycogen stores are topped off and that you are well fueled and ready to perform on race day. How many calories do I consume during an Ironman to not bonk and hopefully finish strong? Let's talk about it. So I generally recommend for people to consume anywhere between 60 to 100 grams of carbs per hour during endurance sports. That's anything really over about the 2-hour mark. And so for me, I aim on that higher end. And so I'll consume 100 grams of carbs every hour during the Ironman. Of course, during the swim, I cannot consume calories. And so that starts as soon as I get out of the water all the way through the end of the run. So we have about 9 hours of racing left because I really want to break 10 hours. 9 hours times 100 grams per hour. That's about 900 grams of carbs throughout the day of the race. And then there's 4 calories in every carb. So that's about 3,600 calories for an Ironman race. I got in town last night, so we are in Tempe, Arizona. Right now, the weather is incredible. You can just see the sun is shining. There's a little bit of cloud cover, and it is just beautiful outside. It's about 75 degrees. We checked into our Airbnb last night. My beautiful wife and son will be coming later in the week, but let's check out our Airbnb, and then we can just go around for today. We have a swim and then hopefully a bike ride. So let's check out the Airbnb. All right, check it out. First thing I noticed is that it is just wicked clean, which obviously it should be because we just got in last night. This is the kind of first room that you walk into. I think this would be like the guest bedroom or the secondary bedroom. So you can see here, we'll probably have my kiddo set up here. And then it has double sinks here in this bathroom. And then a giant bathtub, which my son is going to love because he loves taking a bath every night. This is a giant closet, which I turned into my triathlon area. So I have all the stuff I need for my race there in that one closet. This is the living room slash kitchen slash dining area. So giant countertop here, sink, stove, cabinet that I have left open, I guess. Already got some breakfast and things like that. There's a balcony out there, which I actually have not been out yet. Let's check it out. Oh, okay, so yeah, just a typical tiny little balcony. But you can see something that's super nice is check out the pool down there. Yes, beautiful palm trees. And here's the skyline you can see here. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go back in. Again, this view of the kitchen. Then we have over here the living space, the living area. Go in here. I think this is the master bedroom. So I did not make my bed this morning, you can tell. Giant closet here, another big bathroom with double sinks, and then the shower. So that's it. This is our Airbnb for the week. It's a really nice location, literally right on the run course. We are half a mile from the run course, and my wife could actually see me run some of it from right here, which is really, really cool. And even the swim start, I don't know if you guys can see, you probably can, yeah. So the swim start is just right over there. So we are all right along this course. Literally the perfect location for Airbnb for Ironman Arizona. Attempting to hit a 1,200 pound powerlifting total and breaking a 10-hour Ironman all in the same day. We are 4 days out. Let me show you everything I have prepared for race day. We are here in my closet. This is my triathlon and powerlifting closet that I have for race day. So let's get it started. So the day's gonna start pretty early. I'm going to wake up around 3 in the morning. And when I wake up, I am first going to put on my lifting clothes. I have some shorts here from Tier and a shirt here. That's what I'm gonna wear to lift for the day. And then here I have my lifting belt. I have my lifting wrist wraps. I have my tier squatting shoes and some deadlift shoes. So that's everything I need for the powerlifting session of the day. That will start at 4 a.m. My goal is to start at 4 a.m. and be done by 5 a.m. At 5 a.m., I'm quickly going to change into my tri-suit, which is right here. And then I also have my swim gear here, so these would be my wetsuits. I have a sleeveless and a sleeved depending on the water temperature. So I'm going to have all of that stuff on, ready to rock and roll as I get to the transition area. And then at transition area are bike bags, run bags, special needs bags, all that stuff's already gonna have to be turned in. So really it's just gonna be getting to the bike transition and making sure everything is set and ready to go. And so what is that? So for me, I am consuming a lot of the IsoActive IsoSport carbohydrate drink, and then I have a lot of gels. I'll be consuming 400 calories per hour throughout the Ironman event. So I'll be having that. And then my bike gear stuff, I'll have my helmet, which will be over there in my bike bag, my shoes, and then my cycling socks that I'll have. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to wear a visor or my sunglasses, but I will have all of that there, all my nutrition in my water bottles, ready to rock and roll. And then of course my bike computer. Hopefully the bike will go very smoothly, and then we'll get off the bike and back into transition. When I get to transition, I won't have too many things at all. All I'll have to do is put on my running hat, my running shoes, and my bib number. After that, I will grab my nutrition, which will be some more gels, throw that in the back of my tri-suit, and we will take off. There's only a couple other things that I'll be having throughout the day, and that would be some caffeine before my lift. This is a pre-workout by Outwork Nutrition, and then I'll have a little bit more caffeine throughout the day. So this is a lot of stuff, a lot to organize, and a lot of little pieces that can go wrong. That's why I like to have it all set up exactly how I will be moving throughout the day for the Ironman event and the powerlifting total. Have my lifting stuff, my swim stuff, my bike stuff, my run stuff, and everything locked and ready to go. Well, I have about 20 minutes. I have some meetings that I have to do for the hospital. Thankfully, I do not have too many meetings this week, but I have a meeting from 12 to 12:30, and then we're gonna go try to get in a swim and get in a bike ride. So let's get to it. All right, we got that swim in. It was so nice. That was Arizona State University's, I don't know if it was like their swim complex or what it was. I think so, because like all their championships and all their records and all the banners, it was just so motivating, so inspiring. So I got about a 30-minute swim in, which is all I was supposed to do. Did about 1,800 yards. Now we are back to the Moxie Multisport, which I haven't showed you guys yet, but this is where I brought my bike to get it put back together. I'm not very handy, and I would rather a professional put my bike back together than me try and mess it up. So I'm gonna go get my bike, and then we are finally gonna get to go ride the bike course, which I'm really excited to check out and just kind of feel it out, see how it's gonna go. Just got back from the ride. I have to say the bike course is pretty nice. I could definitely see how the wind could be pretty brutal, and so let's pray the wind is at our back all day long, but it's a very fair course. The ascent is not much at all. I'm sure by the third loop I'll be thinking it's a lot, but did not seem like much. And then you fly down, which was so nice, which I did have a little bit of a tailwind today, but either way, great bike course. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, that's it. Day one in Arizona. I'm gonna end the video here because I'm pretty much just gonna go back, eat, and relax the rest of the night. So before I go, I hope you guys have an incredible day, and I want you to know that you are greatly, greatly loved, and that you are wonderfully and beautifully created, and that you are capable of far more than you could ever imagine.